Hello and welcome everyone. We are here to see how to install Nasm on our computer. So basically first of all you will need a Linux box. I am using Ubuntu. You can use Fedora, Red Hat or any similar version. So let's begin with our work. First of all, you need to check if Nasm is already installed on your computer or not. Simply open a terminal and type Nasm and you will see that Nasm is installed or not. If Nasm is not installed, you will get some message like this. The program Nasm is currently not installed. You can install it by typing sudo apt-get install Nasm. So now you have two ways to install Nasm. First of all, by this command way, sudo apt-get install and whatsoever. Okay. And if you are using Fedora or similar system, you can sudo yum install Nasm or something like that. You can type Nasm and you can get the things. So but we are going to install it in a manual way by using a tarball. So what is basically a tarball? A tar stands for tape archive. So let's see how to do that. First of all, go to the website www.nasm.us and go to the download links. In the download links, go to the topmost directory, which is the latest version of the Nasm, and from there download Nasm version name .tar.gz. Okay, make sure that you are not downloading any doc or something like that. You are simply downloading Nasm version .tar and gz. Okay, because those are the documentation related things and we don't require those right now. So this is the thing which we have downloaded. The download shall begin when you click on it and you can have that file in your download folder. So we'll see next. So copy that downloaded folder to your home directory and you can do an ls, that is a listing of the files, and you will see that the Nasm tar.gz, you have it over there. So there are few commands which you will need to execute. Okay, so that to make the tarball installation, so there are the series of these 5 commands so which you will need to execute so that you can install the Nasm manually. Okay, so what are those things? First of all, there is a tar xvzf file name .tar.gz. So what is tar? Type tar stands for tape archive. It is a method in which the files were archived in previous day. And then xvznf, x means extract, v means verbose means to show the description of whatever is happening on the screen, z means zip file, the file which we are getting is a zip file, that is the gz, which stands for gun zip, and f is a file which is an archive file, that means it is a tar file. Okay, so then first of all, when you run this command, you will get a file with the name of the file and the tar.gz extension will be removed. Then all you need to do is cd into that file, that is change your directory to that file, and run these 3 commands: ./configure, which will configure your file system depending on your architecture, then a make command that will make all the series of compilation which will be needed for the installation to take place, and then make install command. So let's proceed with the work. So what first we have to do is tar xvzf nasm version name .tar.gz. Okay, so you will see that it has unzipped the file and you can verify it like that. See over here, this is the new folder which has been created with the name Nasm. So we need to cd into that directory and ls, and we will do a listing of those files. And now you need to do is configure those files. Okay, so we are going to configure those files. So we are configuring. So you are seeing that the file is being Nasm is being configured for your system because every architecture is different. So the file has to be configured depending on the architecture. So now what we have to do, we have to make those files, and make is nothing but the series of compilation commands specified in the make file. So that will take place. So we will see to it. So in the meanwhile make is happening, you can see that GCC is basically GNU C compiler, and it compiles all the C files which are related to the Nasm, and it will give us the installation file so that we can install it on. So that's for basic understanding. And if this happens successfully, you will get make1 living directory and there shall be no error message over here, and most probably this has happened successfully, so you can proceed further. So the next command is make install, but to run this command you will need super user privileges. Okay, so either you can add sudo before the command or you can become super user beforehand, but so most of the time the user you are using would not be in a sudoers list, that is it would not be in the list of super users. So you have to become super user first by using su command, which is substitute user, and I will type my password for super user and I will become the super user. Okay, oops, sorry, a mistake. So now I am super user. As you can see that the prompt has changed, it was dollar before and now it has changed to a sharp sign, That means I am a super user right now, and now I can run the make install command. So after the make installation, you can see that a new directory was created if it didn't exist, and the Nasm was installed, ndisasm was installed, and a manual for Nasm was installed. So first of all, we will exit from super user because we don't want to harm anything over here being super user, and we will run the clear command, and we will check if Nasm has been successfully installed. You can type Nasm and see Nasm error, no input file selected, type Nasm -h for help. So most probably this means the Nasm has been installed. There is another way to check, that is Nasm -v. It will show the version of your Nasm you are using and the date of compilation. So this is all. You have successfully installed Nasm. Wait for the next tutorial. Thanks for viewing.